Mesopotamian. From around 4000 BCE to 500 BCE, Mesopotamia hosted some of the earliest urban centers. Civilizations such as Sumerian, Babylonian, and Assyrian built walled cities with ziggurats that were stepped temple towers. Sun-baked bricks formed the main construction material, while grand palaces and temples highlighted advanced urban planning. Many structures have eroded, but these remain key foundations of architecture in Western Asia. Indus Valley. From about 3300 BCE to 1300 BCE in what is now parts of Pakistan and northwest India, the Indus Valley produced carefully planned cities. Streets were laid in grids, houses were built from uniform baked bricks, and drainage systems were notably sophisticated for the era. Sites such as Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa reveal a culture that emphasized order and sanitation, although few monumental religious structures remain. Buddhist. Beginning around the 3rd century BCE, Buddhism inspired constructions such as stupas, shaped like domes over relics, rock-cut halls known as chaityas for worship, and viharas for monks' living quarters. The Sanchi Stupa and the Ajanta caves in central India show how spiritual monuments were either built as mounds or carved directly from cliffs, featuring gateways richly carved with Buddhist symbols. Dravidian. Dynasties such as the Pallavas and Cholas developed large temple complexes with monumental gopurams or gateways covered in colorful sculptures. The sanctum sits deep inside, while pillared halls allow circumambulation. Famous examples include the Brihadisvara Temple in Thanjavur and the Meenakshi Temple in Madurai, where vibrant carvings and towering entrances highlight the elaborate nature of South Indian devotion. Nagara. In contrast to the Dravidian style, Nagara temples possess curvilinear towers called shikharas over their sanctums. Intricate stone carvings and stepped layouts vary by region. Notable sites include the temples of Khajuraho, where the tallest spires rise above richly detailed scenes of Hindu mythology. The result is a striking vertical emphasis and an ornate exterior. Mughal. From the 16th to the 18th century, Mughal emperors fused Persian, Islamic, and local Indian traditions into a grand architectural style. Red sandstone and white marble appear in symmetrical layouts, usually with lush gardens containing water channels. The Taj Mahal in Agra typifies Mughal elegance, while forts such as the Red Fort in Delhi showcase large courtyards and decorative inlay. Tibetan. In the high Himalayan plateaus, Tibetan builders constructed fortress-like monasteries and palaces with thick stone or rammed earth walls. Roofs are usually flat because of limited rainfall, and walls gently slope inward for stability. Interiors feature vibrant Buddhist murals and prayer halls. The Potala Palace in Lhasa stands as a massive multi-tiered complex that also served administrative roles. Himalayan. Neighboring Nepal shares some Tibetan influences, but also features distinctive pagoda-like temples. Kathmandu's Durbar squares include multi-tiered roofs with carved wooden struts and brick courtyards. In mountainous terrain, stone and timber dwellings provide insulation, while rooftop or courtyard spaces handle cultural and ceremonial needs. Timber frame. A hallmark of traditional Chinese architecture is the wooden post and beam system with dugong brackets. These brackets support wide eaves, creating a distinctive roof curve that sometimes indicates social rank. Courtyard residences, known as Siheyuan, emphasize balance, symmetry, and Confucian order. This approach shaped countless palaces, temples, and homes over centuries. Imperial Chinese. Reaching its height in complexes like the Forbidden City in Beijing, imperial palaces align buildings on grand courtyards, with high walls, marble terraces, and symbolic use of color. Red typically adorns walls, while roofs may be covered with yellow or green glazed tiles. The arrangement highlights imperial power through a strict axial layout and monumental gateways. Chinese pagodas. Derived from the Buddhist stupa, pagodas evolved into multi-tiered towers marked by projecting eaves. They can be square, hexagonal, or octagonal, and often contain multiple levels accessible by interior stairs. Used mainly for religious or commemorative purposes, pagodas became cultural icons in the Chinese landscape, blending Buddhism with timber or brick construction. Hanok. In Korea, the traditional Hanok home uses timber, clay, and stone in a post and lintel frame. Roofs curve subtly upward, and floor heating called ondol keeps interiors warm during cold winters. Wealthier houses may have wings arranged around a courtyard, reflecting social hierarchy. Sliding doors and paper screens let light in while maintaining a cozy feel. Shinto. Japan's sacred buildings favor natural materials such as cypress wood, minimal ornamentation, and a harmony with nature. Shinto shrines frequently include a torii gate at the entrance, while Buddhist temples incorporate layered eaves and sometimes tall pagodas. Both highlight spiritual purity, often set among carefully tended gardens or forests. Traditional Japanese. Over centuries, Japanese houses developed sliding doors known as shoji or fusuma, tatami mats, and open plans that connect with small gardens. Styles such as shoin-zukuri include formal reception rooms with decorative alcoves, while sukiya-zukuri emphasizes refined simplicity. Large eaves and wood joinery respond to humid summers and the cultural value of subtle elegance. Stilt houses. In hot, monsoon-prone regions of Thailand, Malaysia, and Vietnam, stilt houses raise living areas above flooding and allow cooling airflow. Lightweight wooden frames, wide eaves, and a central veranda define these homes. Thai houses may cluster multiple pavilions around a central platform, forming a flexible living compound. Khmer. From the 9th to 13th centuries, the Khmer Empire built monumental temples such as Angkor Wat, featuring massive sandstone blocks, soaring towers, and detailed carvings of Hindu or Buddhist legends. Moats, causeways, and courtyards symbolically represent cosmic mountain homes of the gods. Jungle surroundings add an aura of timeless grandeur. Burmese Pagodas. Golden stupas dominate the Burmese skyline, the Shwedagon Pagoda in Yangon being a prime example. These temples often have tiered roofs, known as piathat, and richly decorated exteriors, sometimes covered in gilding or glass mosaics. Wooden monasteries may feature intricate carvings, reflecting Theravada Buddhist devotion tied to local craft traditions. Indonesian Vernacular. Spread across many islands, Indonesian architecture varies greatly. Javanese joglo houses center on a main wooden pavilion with a towering roof. Balinese compounds include walled courtyards with separate pavilions, intricately carved gates, and strong spiritual symbolism. Minangkabau in Sumatra feature buffalo horn roofs that curve dramatically upward. Bahay Kubo. In the Philippines, the Bahay Kubo is an elevated bamboo hut with a thatched roof, ideal for hot climates. During the Spanish colonial era, wealthier families built bahay na bato, combining stone or brick for the lower floor with wooden upper rooms and large windows sometimes fitted with capiz shells. This adaptive style remains a hallmark of Filipino architectural heritage. Persian. From ancient Persia onward, Iranian structures include monumental terraces, vaulted halls called iwans, and elaborate tile work. Mosques and palaces often incorporate symmetrical courtyards and pointed arches, while domes display geometric patterns or calligraphy. Historic cities such as Esfahan highlight a sophisticated blend of functionality and intricate detail. Ottoman. Spanning from the 14th to early 20th century, the Ottoman Empire fused Byzantine influences with Islamic design. Centralized domes, slender minarets, and spacious courtyards emerged in mosques, while palaces included elaborate gardens and halls. Interiors used Iznik tiles and Muqarnas carvings. Master architect Mimar Sinan's works define the Ottoman Golden Age. Sino-Portugese. Found in trade ports like Penang or Phuket, shophouses fuse Chinese courtyard layouts with European neoclassical details. Facades might use pastel stucco, shuttered windows, and decorative tiles. This hybrid flourished in the 19th and early 20th centuries, reflecting multicultural commerce along the Strait of Malacca. Bhutanese Dzong. Bhutan's fortress monasteries, called dzongs, perch on elevated terrain, combining stone foundations and brightly painted wood upper sections. Their thick, sloping walls protect against harsh mountain weather and potential invaders. These grand complexes house both local government and religious institutions, reflecting a deep Buddhist ethos woven into civic life. Contemporary Asian. In modern times, cities such as Tokyo, Shanghai, Singapore, and Dubai have embraced avant-garde skyscrapers and sustainable designs. Glass, steel, and engineered wood meet local cultural motifs like screen facades or rooftop gardens. Many architects aim to balance cutting-edge construction methods with tradition, addressing dense populations and environmental considerations. Though these 24 categories are extensive, Asia holds countless localized forms. Examples include Syrian courtyard houses in West Asia, carved wooden palaces in various regions, and the simpler stone or adobe homes in remote mountainous areas. Each reflects the region's environment, resources, and cultural identity. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then please like, subscribe, and hit the bell.